So I'm going to do my complete base face, and I'm doing my eyeshadow completely separate because I'm doing 3 different looks. So keep posted. I'll be releasing them over the next few days. So I've already put hyaluronic acid spray. I didn't bring it in with me, but it's brilliant. I'll have to get back to you on that one as my primer. And I'm using the Serum Plus because it's just the best. I always think, for me, since finding that perfect foundation, I don't want to change it because it is just that perfect foundation. And I think, like, you can get stuff from Temu, and yeah, it can be okay. Or you can go to Primark and anywhere else, for example, and find that one that really suits you, and it doesn't dry out your skin. It's an anti-aging serum and foundation, 2 in 1, and I just think it doesn't matter what other products you put on, if your base face isn't right, the rest of your makeup won't sit right. So for me, I absolutely love the Serum Plus. It's just the thing, like bronzers, I use loads of different bronzers, to be honest. This isn't even a bronzer, this is a foundation, but I love it as a bronzer when I'm not so tan, and then when I am tan, I use it as a foundation. So you want to go from the corner of your ear to the corner of your lip, leaving a gappy 2-finger gap. That's the ideal place to put your bronzer. So from the top of your ear to the corner of your lip, leaving a gappy 2-finger, and then just blend that in a little and up a little. And then either side of your nose, into your chin. If you have a bit of a double chin, this kind of eliminates it. And then, depending on your face shape, you either want to do it all the way across or just on the sides. Depends on your face shape, not anything else. Then I thought I'd chuck something new in, which is this Rouge Francis Zenby blush cream, and I love it. So good with this foundation and this bronzer. Well, this foundation, but using it together because it's like a creamy texture. It just sort of sits nicely and kind of blends in really, really nicely with everything. So it is one of my new favourites. And we're going to do the mains, which is, if I can even open it, highlighter just above the blush in a bit of a J, and I'm putting a bit more on because I should have used the other bronzer because I'm not as tan today as I was when I used this one last. If you wonder where I get my tan from, I get it from Unique. And then brows, so I can put this back on now and breathe. I really love the brow palette, but it only, they had to redo the ingredients, so I'm waiting for the Unique version to come back out because it was good, it just dried very quickly. So if you're not very good at doing your brows, lean on something that puts your elbow, so it's perfect lining. That's a really good tip for doing straight lines if you're a bit wobbly handed. And then just fill in the middle. And then where's the brush gone? There it is. And then just literally bring them back to life and bring that product right through without them being stuck to you. So again, I should have cleaned my mirror really, because my mirror's a bit dirty. This is from the collection range, this specific one I'm using. There we go. And then brush. Like so. And then just the finisher, we are getting the setting powder and my little sponge. I put some on the lid and then push it in. So you don't want it to sit too long, because otherwise it'll bake, and that's like when your skin kind of like makes your foundation peel. So you just want to put it on and then wipe off the excess so it doesn't bake. Put a bit more on. And then wipe off the excess, like so. And you're good to do your eyes, your lips, etc. So I'm not doing my eyes because, like I said, I'm doing that on a separate 3 video link. I am using the Plump It lip filler. I've took a picture of my lips just now before I went live, before I did this video. The only thing I don't like is I accidentally end up getting some of it on the inside of my mouth, and that's pretty minging. This works even if you don't have lip filler, but it works even better when you do have lip filler. It just literally like as if it's the day you had them. So once that is dried up, you put the moisturising balm on. Yeah, just add a bit so it burns a little, but it really does pucker up those lips, which is just what you want. So just waiting for that to dry. So just to let you know, I'm doing 3 different eye looks. One is a really bold, going out Friday night, Saturday night kind of look. The other one is an everyday coral theme. And then the other one is the smoky eye, guys, which you all requested. So that is what I'm going to be doing once I get back, because I have to pop out. So I'm just going to do this. And then I'm also going to do just the tatty lashes on their own, just to show you I can do it. and yeah, just how quick and easy it is, because I had a bit of problem last time. So I know the video went silent in the middle of it. I don't know what was happening there. It was something in editing. This eye always takes ages for me to get it right, which is what you saw me fiddling doing, whereas this eye goes on straight away. So that was what happened in the previous video. I was spending time, and I was also trying to do it without putting eyeliner on my eye and just putting it on the lash strip. Obviously that didn't work. So this is a really nice thick moisturizer, really glossy, and it just takes down some of that heat. like so. So I'll show you a picture once it's fully wet and do a comparison. Bye for now. Hi. Eye look number 1 is the orange. We are going straight in and we are coming all just above the crease line. Remember, you can always put more on. It's harder to take it off without ruining the rest of your makeup. So for this look, I'm coming right over and just making that nice and bold in the outer corner especially. So I'm just going to blend in brush. So this looks really quick and really easy. I'm just going to build it up slowly. Windshield wipers and circular motions. And then I'm going to make this outer corner really pop. So again, just above the crease line. This is especially if you have hooded eyes, you want to come higher and meet your brow, sort of leaving a little gap. You can go as high up to your brow as you like, depending on your situation and the look itself. So when I blend upwards, circular motions and windshield wipers, and I just go back over it, really bulk up this outer corner so it's more focus, and come down across. Like that. So you can see it's darker, more prominent on the outers, tiny bit more by here. Just gently. Yeah. Yeah, happy with that. And then we're going in with, oh god, couldn't pick it up. We're going in, so this is the palette I'm working off. So I'm going in with the cream, and I'm gonna going in with a gold using a different brush. that, and then I'm going to go in with the liner brush. So liner brush back in on that orange that I was using, orangey red. So this is more like a everyday neutral look. With this colour, it doesn't matter if you've got small eyes or not. So I always say if you've got small eyes, like I have, doing dark colours under your eyes will make it look smaller. Doing light colours under your eyes doesn't. And then I'm going to go in with, where's it gone? I'm going to go in with my sponge, and I'm going to pick up a bit of a highlighter, and I'm just going to like that. And then we are going in with liner. This is the Tatty Lash liner. And then I am going to pick up my lash, which is by here. And I'm just going to put a little bit more on the lash. So just putting across the lash line, just putting some more of the glue liner, the liner glue, whatever you want to call it. And then, oh, nearly. Just like that. So this one is just like an outer corner version. So it's just on the outside, on the outer corners that it really pops up. But I'm doing the liner the whole way because it's not tacky. Once it's dry, it stays in place and it's not sticky to anything, which is just perfect. So again, I'm just going to pick it up and then I'm just going to draw on the line, on the like that. And there we go. So that is it, quick and easy. And that would be like an everyday kind of look, depending on where I was wearing and with the hair, everyday kind of look. And then next video you'll see me do the black, and then I'm gonna do the, no sorry, next video is going to be the pink and the green, bluey double wing eyeliner, a more dramatic party look. So I'm looking forward to doing that one. See you soon.